to go under the bridge and claim a good position. But I'm seeing RQ losing one member. That's going to be bit 11.
But they will be able to get their revive off because it is inside the building. TSM have been able to keep on going up as a full squad, so those revives did come through. That's very important for their late game situation as they do hold on to the western edge of the circle, pushing their way in, but it's relatively out in the open. There's a couple of dips that they can move around as TSM will fight on the edge.
Yeah, and I said, like, playing the water side for Synergy, they're not going to go into the bridge. They want to try and play the long game over there, trying to avoid getting detected by the teams around. Orange Rock could be a big casualty for them, especially also Bigatron and King of Gamers if they get close enough to the side. We're going to see what... What? Okay, well, you know what? Synergy, the fact that they didn't go back to the mainland is actually going to be paying off pretty well for them. They're just going to wait and let all the other teams take a fight. Like, Synergy might just take the battle of skill at the end.
This is like 80% water. I actually have no words for this. This is crazy. None of these teams can prepare for this. Like, we talk about strategizing, we talk about learning rotations, we talk about knowing what the other teams are going to do. How the hell can you prepare for this?
No, and that's a Bay finish, Imperium. You just can't prepare yourself for that, but it seemed like King of Gamers, they're slowly going to be pushing their way over the road, trying to take control early on.
Talking about Bay finish, I think this is going to be a Michael Bay-esque finish when you come to movies. There's going to be a lot of explosions
everywhere.
A lot of movement, a lot of craziness as we get into the final moments.
Oh, that's going to be, hype me up, Imperium, to see how things are going to be panning on over for this fight. It's going to be RQ Athena pushing onto the location of Bigatron, having an initial knockdown onto one player. That's going to be Microboy down, Ryzen and Zuxi still remaining. RQ Athena still going strong, chucking a little bit of utility to try and get another knockdown just to secure that fight to fully go in their favor. They're going to be pushing down Ryzen, going to be dropping into the water, and I think that might actually be the better play because RQ, they're just so aggressive, you can't do anything against that.
But I don't know if Orange Rock can take down BTR from the other side of the cliff side. Jonathan is actually inside the water. TSM are actually joining him. This is a three-way water battle between RQ, BTR, and TSM.
I want to see if Clutch God of TSM is also going to be dropping down. RQ, they're just going to be holding the ridge, gathering information, but they're going to be, especially in the blue, very, very soon, so they might have to just be forced over to jump on 0 through. But Jonathan gets the up and onto Shridov. Synergy going to get the kill confirmed, and Ryzen going to get pushed up by TSM Entity, securing the kill, eliminated Bigatron in 7th position. Things are getting intense in this game. This is a very interesting finish.
Oh my god, Orange Rock are in the water. You have the last remaining player, Synergy, inside the water. All the while on the northern tip of the circle, Valdez are pushing their way in, trying to take down every member that they can. Viru is inside the blue zone, pushing their way in. 6 teams left. Goddard onto Viru, knocks him down. That's going to give more space, more confidence to Valdez.
Yeah, going to have a crate also coming out from the heavens, could give a little bit more coverage. But King of Gamers, I said it earlier, right, they're sending 2 players on forward. But no teams are really too focused on them because they're just so focused on getting the information on teams down below, and especially TSM and RQ cancelling out each other. King of Gamers having an easy rotation above the road, but Valdez the Murder could be a big issue for them in the northern rotation.
I think RQ are going to take this one, right? Because they have all members up. They have the advantage over TSM. They're the only teams on the northwestern side. And of course, they can fall down and take down TSM Entity, who are just 2 members left.
TSM, they're just all sliding down, really struggling to find the angles onto RQ Athena, especially a bit of smoke. War Trans deny that information away. Clutch Rock going to get knocked out. RQ still remaining as a 4-man squad. It's huge for them, but here it is. Orange Rock Mavi is going to get involved in that fight from a distance over the Abbey area. Oh my god, the circle went back into the water, Imperium.
This is absolutely mental. TSM Entity have been eliminated. It was going to be tough, but they made that push. They've gotten themselves into the top 5 with a couple of kills. Orange Rock are literally by a rock in the water. At least it's been confirmed that they're the oranges by the rock, making it the Orange Rock. I'll stop with the puns. This game's continuing on. King of Gamers are still fighting their way in from the northern west.
I mean, TSM are not here anymore. That means that RQ can now change their focus over to King of Gamers, even potentially Orange Rock Mavi on the other side of the Bay Area. But yeah, we're still in the water. Like, this is intense. Yeah. Like, we have no idea who's going to be winning it. I would say even potentially King of Gamers and RQ just send one player in the water. Just dive in. Just send it there and you just have now eggs in different baskets.
Like, Orange Rock have done an incredibly good job of holding on to these circles on the northern east, right? They had Mavi, they had Viru in the mainland. They lost Viru, but Mavi, as the IGL, he's doing such a good job of directing Scout and Gil to avoid the shots and avoid the bodies of the likes of RQ and King of Gamers.
Circle's going to be closing up right now, and these teams are about 1/3 done, and there's still a lot more to come. Marvi,
This is crazy.
what is going to be happening with this one? This is the first Bay finish I'm casting right now. It's intense, you don't know, but I like the fact that they got, like, especially on a drop, players below gathering information, and the player above just going to be scouting and especially taking shots with teams getting close by and trying to potentially take those very, very useful peaks to confirm those kills on those two players. I think you got to definitely have players below and players above.
But here's the thing, Ted is still there. I mentioned it already. He could be the thorn in the side for RQ as Mavi drops down the water. Boza is on the side of the mainland, trying to look for the bodies inside the water, the fishies in the sea, as a side of Beer and RQ push on towards the cliffside.
Ted's going to be slowly pushed in forward because if he has to peek up for some oxygen, he'll be peeked out by RQ.
Yes, they have to drop down.
They're going to drop down right now. RQ took it so long to go for that push, and they are going to get punished down by not only Orange Rock, but even RQ Athena. Mikhail jumps down for himself. Borzov King of Gamers were confirmed out. We still have 4 teams in play. They see Ted force.
No way, no way.
He's just able to just crawl his way away. I mean, swim his way out of that one.
Ted.
But Orange Rock, they're going to make their way slowly over to the bank side, and they might just come out of the water to take those very well-deserved shots. Scout and Mavi, they're there, but Mavi comes out of nowhere. Scout going to try his best and do the exact same, but he goes straight back into the water. There's no way he's going to take that fight.
Gill is still in the back line, right? It could be a bit of a bait and switch for the side of Orange Rock as they do send the shots firing. King of Gamers still have Braga up. You still have Ted of Synergy in play.
Very good grenade right there, connecting onto Scout. They're down to only now 1 player. That's going to be Gil up and above. Very sad. Alexa played Despacito. Braga's going to be down below. Just
oh, no way.
No way. Didn't get the information.
See him.
He's right there.
What?
You're walking over him.
What?
Get the information. Oh my God, what the hell? How does that even happen?
I don't
get eliminated.
know.
King of Gamers in that was 4th position. Oh.
Okay, this is the last game of the day. This is craziness. Gil coming on, trying to protect himself against D2E, but D2E gets the better of Orange Rock and now comes down to just 2 teams. RQ are thinking, where is this last player?
I mean, Ted, he was one of the first players in the Water Imperium, and now he's going to be secured in 2nd position. TSM actually saw them in the feed up there. They got 8 kills, so that's still something you want to mention for yourself. But like now, it's going to be. Are they going to go for the res on D2E? I don't think they can. I don't think they have enough time.
I don't think they need to.
The circles
they don't really need to.
Is it going to be a battle of heals?
I don't know. But at the end of the day, realistically, RQ win this. If they can heal up, loot up who they've taken out and get those heals off to at least put them into 100%. Of course, you got the balance between being underwater and being above water, so your health isn't really taken out that much. They did get the revive off. I did call this RQ game as they send them out into the water.
Well, they're doing really smart play. They're sending D2E forward to gather information on where Ted is, because the circle, this is going to be the last one. It's going to be really, really central. He wants to give information first on where he is, and then they're going to take shots exactly where D2E is standing, so they can potentially get that final wipeout onto Ted. That is how they're going to play it, as D2E is going to get the information. He sees where Ted is, and now he's just going to follow him. He's going to be tracking his location down so the rest of his 2 team players can also get that spray.
But Ted just needs to...
Wait, he punched him! What?
What? Oh, he had a tiny dip that he's able to get up on towards the land and take down D2E. This is incredible stuff, but of course, that will launch RQ.
In the water, oh my God, this is a JoJo finish. B11 is going to be put really low. It will normally end in a battle of heals. Ted just trying to push his way up on the mountainside. He's just having a little pool party over here in Imperium. I want to join in. That seems hella fun.
This is the most incredible ending of a PUBG Mobile match I've ever seen. This is a final game of the 2nd day. You couldn't ask for a crazier finish. RQ 2 men up. Synergy have gotten themselves up into the top 2 with Ted being the fishy of the team.
The only way for Ted to make this one win actually is to be getting that knockdown potentially, but you also want to find the spot around the rock which is actually closer to the center.
Surely he must know it in some way, shape or form, right?
I have no idea.
He doesn't want to expose it.
You want to get yourself a little bit on the spot on the right side there, but Ted is definitely going to try his best because you have 1 player, which is Ernie actually of RQ, just got so much more health. And he should be able to tank the brick for way longer. So normally they should go to RQ, but at the end, it's just, we already had a weird finish. We have no idea what's going to happen. You have way more room on the left side actually there. If he could make it through, but no,
Ted's swimming in.
He's just swimming around. Bill 11, it's a race. This is like the Olympics, but PUBG Mobile Edition.
Can Synergy get the win? How is this going to end as the Blue Zone's closing in on the final moment of this game? It's the craziest game. I've already said it, but oh my God.
Oh,
the
he got
players
him.
are laughing. It got beer. It comes down to this 1v1, but the full health of Ernie should close it out for RQ.
He's pushing him out. He's pushing him out early. Imperium, wait, Ernie's going to take the tick damage very, very early compared to Ted.
No.
But he's going to be going down lower and lower. And wait, who got it? Who got it? Who got it? Wait.
RQ!
Take the win. Holy boy, Synergy almost stealing that one away. He got 2 members knocked out. What happened?
He got 2 extra kills just for being
I'm seeing,
the
guys.
mermaid of Erangel. What a crazy game. I like, Max is literally just on the floor because he doesn't know what to do after this game. I did call it as an RRQ finish. I did call it. They took control. They took down BTR. TSM came in swinging. They took down TSM. Sometimes you just don't really have words to describe a game. I'm super curious of how the analysts are in any way going to actually analytically break the end of this game down. But I tell you what, we'll have to do it after this short break.